Okay, today I'm going to talk about circular flow of income in three different conditions. I had already talked about circular flow of income in two-sector economy in the previous video, where I said that there were two sectors, the firm and the household. Then we come to circular flow of income in three-sector economy and circular flow of income in four-sector economy. Now in this, the first one, what happens is, we earlier studied that there were two sectors. Now there is also a possibility that you have a financial market in a two-sector economy. So you have three areas: the firm, the household market and financial market. Financial market is basically your banking system, and that is not taken as a separate sector. So in two-sector market, your banking system also can be included. So what happens is, from the household, you provide factor services, which is land, labor, capital and entrepreneur. All these go for work to whom? To the firm sector. And the firm uses all these factor services to provide the final goods. And these final goods are bought by the household market. Because the firm is employing factor services, the firm gives factor payments. What are these factor payments? Rent, wages, interest and profits. And these all will be taken by the household market. Now, because the firms are buying the final goods, they are spending money. And this is called as consumer expenditure. And this is going as income to the firm sector. Now what happens is, in between these two, this is the basic model. Now in this, what happens, you also have a financial market from which the household, if some money is left with them, they are going to save the money. From the firm also, if there's some money which they are not investing, will go as savings to the financial market. Similarly, if the household needs some money, what will it do? It will borrow money from the financial market. If the firm needs some money, it is going to borrow money from the financial sector. So this is basically how a two-sector economy will work. I will repeat, there are three sectors, three important constituents, not three sectors, three important constituents where we are talking the financial market also. So you've got the firm sector, you have the household market. From household market, factor services will go to the firm and factor payments will go to the household. The firm will use these factor services to provide final goods, and the household will spend money, which is consumer expenditure, which will go as income to the firm. Now I'm also dealing with the three sector and four sector economy because the next topic that we have is related to it. So just in brief, I would like to show you what is a three-sector economy. Now if you see, the rest of the figure is similar, only one addition we have taken, which is the government sector. So in a three-sector economy, the government starts working and the government starts playing a very important role. Now we all know, what does the government actually take from people? It takes taxes. And what does it give? It will purchase things from the firm, it will have factors of services going to it, there will be government transfers and subsidies which are moving around it. So this is the only addition that we find when we talk about a three-sector economy. There is no need to understand that this in very great details for 12th standard because it is not part of the course. I am just showing this figure so that it will be easier later to understand when we talk about leakages and injections. So in the three-sector economy, what we have added is the government sector. Then we come to the four-sector economy. In the four-sector economy, we have added one more thing which is called as the external sector. Now what is the external sector? External sector means the moment we come to international trade. So we are talking about exports and imports. So when we talk about exports and imports, it becomes the external sector. So in the four-sector economy, you have four sectors, namely firm sector, household sector, government sector and external sector. These four sectors will make the complete economy, and this is what we find in today's state. There is always a four sector economy for all kinds of transactions which are taking place in any economy in today's date. So we have firm, household, government and external sector. These four constitute the four sector economy. I hope this is clear. Now I will come to a very small topic which I want to talk about today, that is leakages and injections. Leakages means whenever money goes from the circular flow, the movement within the country, if money is going out of that, then it is taken as a leakage. For example, if there is 100 rupees which is being demanded by the firm and 100 rupees which is paid by the firm, and the firm suddenly decides to save 20 rupees. So this 20 rupees is going out of the circular flow of money. So that will be taken as a leakage. Now, suppose in the next circle, the firm has 200 rupees and it decides to reinvest this 20 rupees which it had saved. So what happens? Now there is an injection or an increase in the money which is being supplied and going round and round. So the investment, government expenditure, all these will be taken as injections. This is a very, very important concept. Leakage means any kind of money which is going out of the economy in terms of savings and taxes and anything which is being withdrawn from the circular flow of money. And injection is anything which is being added to the economy. Now, whenever we talk about equilibrium, you will find in a two-sector economy, consumption plus saving will be equal to consumption plus investment. So effectively, saving will be equal to injection. Saving is what? It is a leakage. And investment is what? It is the injection. So that means if you are saving 20 rupees, it will be equal to 20 rupees which you are later putting into the market. So we must always remember that in a two-sector economy, saving will be equal to injection or investment.